Corporate conversations around artificial intelligence usually split into two camps. It is either a harmless tool for minor tasks or an apocalyptic force rendering humanity obsolete. The reality is more specific. We have navigated massive technological shifts before, the Industrial Revolution and the rise of the Internet targeting human muscle in repetitive physical tasks, or the geographic distribution of information. Artificial intelligence is targeting a different boundary. Large language models are successfully executing the broad cognitive activities we once considered uniquely human, like synthesizing data, reasoning through complex problems, and generating original code. When machines can replicate thought, organizations face a hidden psychological threat. Psychologist Martin Seligman documented learned helplessness, where organisms subjected to repeated, uncontrollable outcomes eventually stop attempting to exercise agency. In the AI era, this manifests as a silent erosion of cognitive confidence. Every time a professional reaches for a language model before forming their own view, they make a small withdrawal from their own cognitive self-trust. Over time, independent judgment degrades. The operational consequence of this degradation is severe. If a company's output is entirely generated by AI without independent human judgment guiding it, that output is immediately replicable by any competitor with the same software. As high-level computational processing becomes nearly free, traditional cognitive labor loses status as a premium asset. With basic cognitive processing commoditized, business leaders must identify which human capabilities actually remain scarce. To find the answer, we can separate human output into two distinct operational columns. On the left is theoretical knowledge, or episteme, and technical skill, techne. These are facts, processes, and the execution of a craft. AI can store, reproduce, and execute these at an infinite zero marginal cost scale. On the right is practical wisdom, or Phronesis. This is the capacity to perceive what a complex, ambiguous situation actually requires. It encompasses moral courage, deep relationship trust, and contextual judgment, qualities that develop only through lived human experience. A firm's competitive moat now relies exclusively on isolating and monetizing this irreplaceable practical wisdom. Take the case of a major logistics company that implemented an AI-assisted predictive routing network across its entire supply chain. One employee interacted with the technology by passively receiving the system's directives. She let the AI manage her workflow. Within 18 months, her cognitive demand dropped toward zero. Because she was merely executing instructions generated by a machine, her professional agency was systematically devalued. Another employee approached the exact same technology differently. He actively directed and shaped the predictive system to leverage his specific domain expertise. By configuring the AI to amplify his capabilities, his cognitive demand expanded, leading to a 37% increase in compensation. Commercial value now follows an employee's relationship to agency, whether they architect the system or allow the system to manage them. Surviving this economic shift requires a structural redesign of professional identity. Organizations must move away from the legacy model of human as worker and adopt the role of human as architect. The legacy worker model defines value by tasks performed and output volume. Relying on efficiency means competing with machines on terms the machines always win. The architect model uses AI strictly as a tool to handle execution, focusing human capital entirely on directing high-stakes ambiguity and vision. The immediate operational mandate for leadership is to stop competing with algorithms on processing power. Instead, deliberately deepen capabilities no machine can touch. In a market saturated with synthetic content and automated analysis, authentic human presence, vulnerability, and lived experience are the scarcest assets available. AI actively accelerates human enterprise for those who make the conscious choice to evolve. The business model of the future involves configuring AI to be the co-evolutionary partner to irreplaceable human wisdom.